Hello, traders. Welcome to your daily dose of me talking Bitcoin and crypto and things. A little bit later than usual today because we did a bonus trading room for the crew members yesterday. That was really good fun. I wanted to trade the daily open and the start of the Asia session to see what kind of price action we had because we just have a little bit of volatility back into the market. In reality, like it's always likely after a big move up. We had a 12% move up yesterday, I believe. That we're gonna probably see more of a range bound day today, because also it's stuck between key resistance and now important support again. So yeah, yesterday's move up, very nice, easy short to take off of the range point of control. It's just what it keeps on giving us. So every time within this range, we've had moves to the point of control. The point of control was up here previously. That failed. It moved down to meet price. It failed. It moved down to meet price. It failed. And then we came back into this range point of control again. And yeah, so far I got a rejection off of that. Now I am looking at some key levels to the downside now, which would act as support. So we do have this daily, which was the one that we were kind of initially looking at as a move down with the daily level and the naked point of control here. We've also got, if we just move this down, there is this other one. Whoops. We have like a mini little level here, but I mean, I'm not placing too much weight on that. There was a chop through. um, and again, you could even put one on the top here as well. So this gives us like a little block, a little kind of block of order block, whatever, that we have come down. So we had a move down, we went sideways for a little bit, continued that move down, then shot straight back through it. So this actually gives us a nice little order block that could be traded. So possibly this is the better way to show this, but I mean, I'll keep it as these three dailies for now, and then we know that the levels are in between. This daily basically acting as the EQ, the 0.5 of this little range. So yeah, right now, getting a move down onto it. So this would be at least local support. We've taken out these lows, and yeah, well, if we're expecting a range bound day, then you would expect this initially to really act as support, and yeah, VWAP as well. We're just kind of just trading around. It's just an auction today, just seeing where price settles and whether it can have another attempt at this range point of control, or whether we're looking back down again at this stage, back down to this area, I guess, of support below us. Cool. So yeah, on the TPA, not a lot. We've barely even left the initial balance today. So this was the first hour. We traded this last night, and yeah, price has just been contained within that all day. I'd say until you see a break of the initial balance and we start to actually get some open close below that, or above there, of course, you can just look to continue to fade each move back at least into the point of control. So right now we've taken out the lows. You would expect to move back into the point of control. The tick size is a little bit high here because we're very flat today. There's no volatility really in the market at the moment. Yeah, you could expect this to rotate back up. Then maybe see if it gets a rejection around VWAP or something and starts to fall back down again. So yeah, daily point of control right now, 32k, going to be definite just local resistance. And then if this does fall through and starts to get a couple of closes down here, then we're looking to short any bounce, probably down to previous day value area low or something around that area. So the other support that we do have is, let's draw some stuff. So we can look at our fibs and we can see where price is at the moment as well, the extra little bit of confluence that we have here. But then we can start to look at, yeah, bigger support. I am in a short position off of, I actually missed this one. So I missed this. I was having a barbecue, lovely weather. Uh, but then this is why I traded the open, because I wanted to short this when we came back in. So again, very simply, you can see you've got the range value area low here, you've got this weekly level, and to top it all off, we had our golden pocket. So it was a really easy short to take. We did this one live in the trading room yesterday. We also took a couple of tiny little scalps as well, but I mean, the conditions weren't great for scalping. We took a tiny little extra short off of VWAP, and a very, very quick long off of VWAP as well that didn't quite go to plan. But this being the main trade, and so far so good. Like it's not really hit target areas. I mean, it's hit a take profit area, but I think ultimately we're looking for at least to take these lows. That would be the main plan for this trade. So at least to take the lows at 31,500 area. And then I think we probably see it go a little bit lower as well. So probably down to about 31,200 before we come into any like major support off of this. So yeah, the other thing we can do on this is just pull a larger fib and maybe turn this into a full Fibonacci. We can see our 382 coming in around this area and our 0.5 coming in down here, which interestingly enough would be lining up with the single prints from yesterday, or at least the first set of those. So again, we have these previous day value area low lining up perfectly with the high of these single prints here. So that would be firstly a support. So again, yeah, 31,275. 31,275. What are we looking at? So we're looking at a zone. I think this is a nice level to be looking at. 31,275 as a potential bounce area. Then of course, if we get acceptance back into these single prints, then we'd be looking down at 30,950. And then you just keep on taking it down from there. So yeah, weekly VWAP also within that lower area, so within the single print. So actually, yeah, the more you look at it, the more this becomes a juicy little patch of potential support to flip this back into a long position, because I think now we have had a decent change of market structure. You can start trading this both ways, and yeah, start to really have a bit of confidence in longs again after what we saw yesterday. There wasn't really much confidence in longs. Any long position was like, right, scalp it, close out quick previously. Whereas now I think this does give us a bit more confidence to at least get like a few percent bounce out of a long position now, which we weren't really getting before. So yeah, this is my area of support that I am looking at. Anything else on here? Nothing on this chart. CVD. Yeah, we were forming divergence on these two highs here. So here we go. This has helped with the move down that we're seeing. So high, lower high, high, higher high, clear absorption of price on this one. So again, what are we seeing? A move down, and you get a few little levels. I guess if this were to form any bullish CVD, you'd be looking at it making a higher low around 31,550 area. We've got some good volume coming in around there, but I don't think that's very likely. I think we do at this stage drop down and start to reset some of the stuff on here. Open interest dropping with the move as well. So I mean, yeah, open interest started to rise. Now we're dropping back off as some of these traders that have been trapped at the top start to close out their positions, possibly some liquidations if we do see a bit more of a move down. Yeah, so far just fairly kind of nice. Surprising actually, it's this tiny move down and we're getting such a big drop off on open interest like that. So yeah, we'll monitor this support here. we know the resistance. And yep, ETH coming up to this big high volume node on the chart. So again, we can have a look at this just probably off of our VPVR. So we're coming into this area where there is some additional volume. Clearly there's going to be big support at this 0.061-ish sats area. On the US dollar chart, we're really looking for possibly a liquidity grab above these highs, or again, this is just taking this high, failing at this point, and we're going to roll back down and maybe start to attempt those a bit later on. Things do look kind of constructive. We've got like these trident setups now that are across the board. So again, we're looking at retraces, and we do have more confidence in long positions now. We could see a deep retrace, so this could come all the way back down here and then start to do a consolidation before a breakout. This would still be a valid like trident pattern. But yeah, we'll monitor these as we go along through the day. So again, yeah, Ethereum looks like it will see a small retracement, and then we'll have to see what happens with that. Litecoin not done much. Link not done much. Dot again. So there's quite a few things that haven't yet changed their market structure. Bitcoin has, Ethereum has, but a lot of these other alts, they're still making these lower highs. Okay, Litecoin, Link, Dot, which did come into a really good support area yesterday. Cardano, yeah, took the high. We're at this monthly level of resistance now. We'll be looking down at this daily at $1.11 as support now. Anything moving? XLM, interesting. Carver had a nice trade off of the 0.5 of this range here. So that was nice. This is more of a, I don't know, this is a big like monthly, weekly, something like that, order block that we can see every time prices come into it. We've had some nice chop around this area, and yeah, to get again another trade off of that is pretty good. Carver's one of those that looks just nice overall, just still a good structure playing out here that could see us move higher, and yeah, the resistance on this is quite clear, and the support is, yeah, again, very obvious down at this weekly, monthly level on that as well. Cool. Nothing more to add. Yep, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers. Bye.